Welcome, listeners and viewers. I'm your host, Grace Oha, for Rising Above Shadows of Abuse, or RASA. This is a show where we discuss issues relating to abuse, mental health, society, and culture. Today's episode centers around world news from BBC News by B. Swallow and PA Media, BBC News West of England. A friend of a female soldier had told an inquest into her death that women in the army are often subjected to humiliating comments and vicious gossip from male colleagues. Royal Artillery Gunner Gisley Beck, 19, was found dead in a barracks at Lack Hill Camp, Wiltshire, on 15th of December 2021 following a block party on site. Tamzin Hod, who has since left the army, said female soldiers received unwanted attention from men and are branded with sexist slurs if they refuse advances. The inquest has heard how Gunner Beck had been subjected to relentless harassment by her line manager and had been pinned down by a sergeant who tried to kiss her. Ms. Hutz told the court she recognized this inappropriate and predatory behavior from her own experience in the army. I was with my partner for 3 years, but as the only girl in my battery, I got a lot of unwanted attention from a lot of the lads, especially if they've had a drink, she said. I couldn't walk out of my block without getting nasty comments. The former soldiers said women were frequently called degrading and disgusting names, which would eventually add up. I put on weight due to my relationship and things going wrong, she said. I could go to work every morning and get called fat by my training instructor. He would say, "Look at you, you are fat. Are you pregnant? You are just sat there humiliated." If you're told enough times, that affects you. It makes you feel very low. Ms. Hutz said she soon began looking at her bedroom door because people would knock on it late at night, and she also grew concerned they would let themselves in while she was sleeping. She described one incident, age 17, in which she returned home from the pub only to find a sergeant outside her room holding a condom. You can imagine how scared I was. It happened to every female, not just in 47 Regiment. She added she did not report the incident because on one occasion, when she received therapy through the Army Welfare Services, somehow everyone knew about it. Ms. Hart said although Gunner Beck had never personally confided in her about any similar incidents of sexual harassment, she had overheard plenty. She was beautiful. She was going to get comments, but she couldn't have had to. They would all make disgusting comments like, "I would do this to her." You can't react to it because it makes it worse, and they will do it even more. The 9-day hearing, which began at Salisbury Coroner's Court on 10th of February, heard how Gunner Beck had repeatedly tried to establish boundaries with her male colleagues, but her efforts were ignored. In the 2 months leading up to her death, Bombardier Ryan Mason sent the 19-year-old more than 4,600 messages confessing his feelings for her. Gunner Beck's ex-boyfriend, George Higgins, said Mr. Mason had also shown her a 15-page love story he had written detailing his fantasies about her. In a WhatsApp message, Gunner Beck revealed she felt genuinely trapped by his behavior, which had taken a huge toll on her mental health. She wrote, "I'm trying to be there for you as a friend, but it completely crossed the line of that a long time ago. I feel so uncomfortable." Lance Bombardier Jones, a close friend of Gunner Beck's, told the inquest on Thursday that she never reported this behavior out of fear it would damage her reputation. He explained that she didn't want to be seen as a serial accuser after making a previous complaint against Battery Sergeant Major Michael Weber a few months prior, following an attempted sexual advance at a work social. In a text message to a friend, she wrote, "I haven't done anything wrong. I know that, but it looks bad on me. I'm so pissed off with this situation now. I'm the only female, so people will begin to think, oh, she's making her way around everyone. It will be so different if I was a lad." An Army Service Inquiry report published in October 2023 said this was possibly a factor that may have influenced her failure to report other events that happened subsequently. It also detailed 3 additional contributory factors to her death: the significant strain of a sexual relationship with a married colleague in the last few weeks of her life, a relationship that ended in November 2021, which involved repeated allegations of unfaithfulness on the part of her boyfriend, an unhealthy approach to alcohol with episodes of binge drinking. The hearing continues. Listeners and viewers, what do you think about this newsreel? Kindly leave your comments via email address risingaboutshadowsofabuse@gmail.com. Thank you.